This is not a love poem. He's scherzoso, meaning playful. Many in my life have been many, but could have been so many more. I could have chosen a life where I would not remember some of them, and I would love the rest of them. But I can remember each smell and touch, speaking in tongues, French, kissing, Russian, twisting, English, boring. I may think Spanish works best, but Dutch reminds me of home. This is not a love poem, but I sit smitten with this Italian guy. I keep calling him Lorenzo, but that is not his name and he is not my solution. The corners of his smile elevate me. It is 4 a.m. I'm kissing another guy. His tongue feels like a cloud, but he cannot save me either. It's that screaming, flaming mess I left behind, and I watch it burn. I may look arrogant, but believe me, I am just weak, the weakest of all. And believe me, I used to be less confused about this life. This is not a love poem, although it may sound like one. But no, this is not a love poem. This is a poem for all the lovers in this room. This is a poem for all the lovers, and how to write your vices into existence, your passions into oblivion, how to rewrite the nights that never worked out, how even sadder are the days because daylight brings shame on all the choices that did not involve your heart. But shame is a construct, and why do I have to feel ashamed for trusting without requiring loving? Why is passion without love less of a passion, and why does love equal prison? I baptize myself in my freedom all over again, and each midnight resolution erases my fears. In here I feel reborn, because in here nobody cares, and tonight I can be the least me I will ever be. My soul expands in this room, and you can tell right doesn't always equals nice, and shame ponders under my skin and boils to the surface as I dance it out amongst men who give me their hats, sunglasses, cigarettes and lollipops. Shame does not dance in this room with us. Shame lies back there in the life where your date ghosted you. Shame for the picture that leaked. Shame for the skirt that stuck up too high and your underwear showed briefly. Shame for being too drunk at work events. Shame for making the same jokes as men do, because when you do it it's flirting and you ask for it. But shame for not laughing at the sexist joke. Shame for the bathroom sex. Shame for being a victim of any kind. Shame for being open and trusting and alive. But tonight my shame is my pride in a society that sings, you rise, because with each inhale you grow bigger, and each exhale lures everyone away, because there is no time for judging when you are living. And we are no spectators. We are the spectacle that falls apart and reeks of magic. Hocus pocus. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I have one more for you, where I would slightly cheat if it were a slam. But I have made the book part of the performance, so it seems like this was all very well thought of. But the truth is I don't remember a verse. Myself is my best friend. Myself is all I have. I can stay with myself for hours, days even. My thoughts are an endless ocean in which I bathe in day and night, like milk And honey, sometimes it sticks, and I'm trapped within myself. I take everything anyone has ever said to me. I build an ingenue, a maniac with nothing to offer, an emotionally unstable, ethically questionable being. I decorate my figure with anything anyone has ever given to me. Withered flowers from old loves, I carve loving words on my skin from forgotten letters, promised forevers and worlds I left behind. There seems to be no more space on this doll that looks like me, and I never really knew what to leave behind. My life feels like a movie with a million endings, and somehow it keeps restarting, and I keep repeating myself in different circumstances. Myself proves to me every day that I am unworthy. And I cannot be with myself, not even for a minute. I cannot stand to think that I am not loved, not thought of, with words to feed my insecurity. So I hide behind grand loves and pompous gestures, and that only makes me think. I hate myself. I am my worst self I could be. And I fall. And I fall. And I fall. And I fall, 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 but I never really do. I cannot leave the safety net I have built with strangers' threads. And my doll comes to life and watches me as I tangle myself in places someone else could blossom, pretending I try to untangle myself to be on my own, and stands there, and she is there to pull me back, but when she does, she leaves a hole for someone else to fix. I leave a hole for someone else to fix. And I don't fall. I never do. I have never fallen, but I have craved this pain for so long, but I think I should stop. And I think I will stop. I have come to know that love and pain sometimes walk together, and people, we do not like to be alone, and we like to hold hands sometimes, and that is not that bad. And all the lies, I will try not to repeat. And I will fix myself, because myself is my best friend. Myself is all I have. Thank you. Thank you, and now get prepared for a wonderful lineup.